Well, welcome back, my friends. Our reading today is Ezekiel chapters 29 to 32. Now, yesterday we talked about the prophecy against Tyre and when the music stopped. But today we're talking about a prophecy against Egypt. Now, all four chapters today are against Egypt or Pharaoh, their leader. Now, it's interesting to me that Babylon is going to conquer Egypt for 40 years. Now, that is the same amount of time that the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness, remember, when they came out of Egypt, but for 40 years. But they would be restored in 29 verses 13 and 14. They would be restored as a lowly kingdom. But there's a phrase in chapters 29 and 30 that I think is very, very important for us to acknowledge. It says in chapter 29, verse 6, because of the judgments of Egypt, it says, then the Egyptians will know. Let me just read it for you, the phrase there. And all the inhabitants of Egypt shall know that I am the Lord. Now we see that same phrase in verse 9, chapter 29, 9, chapter 29, 16, chapter 29, 21. Chapter 30, verse 8, it talks about the other countries will recognize that he is the Lord because of the judgment on Israel. Chapter 30, verse 19, chapter 30, verse 25, chapter 30, verse 26. So we see 8 times in those 2 chapters, it says, then they will know that I am the Lord. My friends, there's a lot of people today that will not recognize that God is God. They will not recognize his works. But there's coming a day when everyone will know that he is the Lord. We read in Romans chapter 14, 11, and also in Philippians chapter 2, verse 10, that every knee shall bow and every tongue will confess that he is Christ. They will confess to God. My friends, I want to say it's better to recognize him now than to wait till it's too late and recognize him during the days of judgment. Because all of us, every person, every religion, every language, everyone is going to recognize that he is God. There's only one God. So I encourage you, recognize him today. Know that he is the Lord today by his wonderful blessings on our life. Don't wait for the judgment. Well, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.